side-by-side battle with Nick Sanchez. They'd rather do a side-by-side battle for Christian Eckes. That's why they chose the outside of the front row. They'll be wheel to wheel.
Eckes on the inside of the front row is the race leader. Outside of him, a driver that needs to win. That's Taylor Gray. Behind Eckes, a driver that must win. That's Nick Sanchez.
Field comes off the corner, getting ready to see the green flag. Here comes the field into the Geico restart zone. Green is in the air. Eckes doesn't get away. He'll spin the tires. Sanchez looks 3 wide and 1.
Sanchez to the bottom, had to back out. He did not quite have enough the daylight. Here they come down the back straightaway. Around the outside, Gray takes the lead. Gray to the lead in 3. Eckes runs him up the racetrack and takes it back.
Here comes Taylor Gray. He'll come back down, racing for 5th. Up front, Ben Rhodes is on Christian Eckes' back bumper. 4 to go in Martinsville.
Ben Rhodes gets into the back of Eckes going into 1. He moves him up the racetrack. They're side by side on the back straightaway. Rhodes on the inside. Eckes up high. Ben Rhodes to the lead.
Ben Rhodes is not racing for a championship this year. He's already been eliminated. It doesn't matter. He wants a grandfather clock. 3 laps to go in Martinsville.
Christian Eckes slams him in the tailgate. Moves him up the track in turn 1. May not be the best move in terms of the big picture, but he's back to the bottom for the lead in 3.
And he's going to take him all the way up. Here comes Chase Purdy. Purdy now to the bottom of Rhodes for 2nd. With 2 laps to go, Eckes reclaims the lead and pulls away by 4 truck lengths.
Christian Eckes now needs to run for his life. He's gone by 2 truck lengths as they battle behind him for 2nd. Purdy's got the 2 spot. He gets moved by Ben Rhodes. Rhodes now to 2nd place.
But Rhodes has, we'll call it 6 truck lengths to make up. They come to the line. White flag is in the air. Christian Eckes trying to win at Martinsville.
Eckes now gone by 4 truck lengths. It got a little bit shaky for a minute, but down the back straightaway, Christian Eckes is on his way.
They're beating and banging for 2nd in the balance of the field. Christian Eckes comes out of turn number 4. The checkered flag is waving. Christian Eckes wins at Martinsville. Ben Rhodes will beat Chase Purdy to the line for 2nd, with Taylor Gray and Nick Sanchez rounding out the top 5. What a race and what a night for Christian Eckes and McAnally Hilgeman Racing.
Here's Taylor Gray under the cool-down lap. He is going up and shoving Christian Eckes. Not at all happy with the maneuver that was given to him. Gray will now try to drive Christian Eckes to the outside wall. He finally relinquishes the back bumper. Taylor Gray not happy. Christian Eckes is. He's going to park his truck at the start-finish line. He has won at Martinsville.
NASCAR Live Race Day continues on the Motor Racing Network.
We welcome you back to Martinsville Speedway. It's all over. Christian Eckes has won here at the Martinsville Speedway in the Zip Buy Now Pay Later 200. It wasn't without a little bit of controversy, though, in the closing laps, Mike Bagley.
No, it wasn't. And right now we've got pit crew members running all over the place. Christian Eckes is up in the fence taking the checkered flag. Emotions overflowing at the end of this one here tonight. We'll chat with Christian Eckes in a moment. He swept stage 1 and stage 2, and he also wins the race. He is right now parked the truck on the pit lane, and we'll get his thoughts here in a moment. Again, Ben Rhodes finished in 2nd, with Chase Purdy in 3rd, Taylor Gray 4th, Nick Sanchez in 5th. The 4 drivers that will race for the championship next weekend are Grant Enfinger, Christian Eckes, Corey Heim, and Ty Majeski. Taylor Gray fell shy by 28 points, and also being roughed up out of the groove there coming to the checkered flag. Nick Sanchez, Tyler Ankrum, and Rajah Caruth will not make it as well. Let's go downstairs to Steve Post.
Christian Eckes down here getting congratulations from his crew guys. Christian, describe the racing at the end of them and the aggressive racing between you and a couple other guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's Martinsville. It is what it is, right? We came here to win, and that's what we had to do. So can't really fault me. Just got to fault not the racetrack, but just is what it is.
How you mentioned on the cool-down lap you weren't going to lose with this good of a truck. Have you ever had a truck this good?
No, I think it was better than the Nashville truck that we led every lap. So, like I said, it is what it is, but we just, I wasn't going to let us lose that one.
Momentum into Phoenix. What does this mean, getting a win here in the race going into the championship?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to win, especially here in Martinsville. So, we'll just go race them hard at Phoenix now.
Christian Eckes, he sweeps Martinsville down here as he picks up the win, getting the victory here at Martinsville Speedway. And I'm telling you, Taylor Gray is headed this way. We'll see what we have here if Taylor Gray makes his way over here. Christian Eckes, though, celebrating with his crew down here in Victory Lane.
And that is in Mobile One Victory Lane. Chris Wilner, I know it's tough right now. You're matching Taylor Gray stride for stride. Describe the scene.
It's an absolute madhouse, Alex Hayden, as everybody hits the crossover gate. As Taylor Gray trying to be talked to by NASCAR security, he continues to make his way onto the front straightaway. As he approaches Victory Lane celebration for Christian Eckes, nobody's going to hold back Taylor Gray tonight as he wants to go have a word. He makes his way over to the truck, and immediately a scrum around the race truck for Christian Eckes. NASCAR security holding back Taylor Gray, some of the Christian Eckes crew. A lot of words, a lot of shoving. But now at this conversation as things again continue to get heated, guys.
With tires. They're down here having a conversation down here. Taylor Gray is right in Christian Eckes' face. He's talking about the shoving and the pushing, and he just gives him a little shove. NASCAR security is in here, and the two drivers have parted peacefully. The crew members appear to have parted peacefully as well. So really, really in-depth, intense conversation between the two drivers down here, but now they have parted peacefully.
Chris Wilner, you're walking alongside Taylor.
Taylor Gray, I know, visibly frustrated. What was the conversation? What did you want to get your point across?
I mean, the kid's just, driving over his head. I've got way fresher tires. I raced him perfectly clean for Martinsville. I barely got him off the bottom with way fresher tires, and he wants to drive into 3 and ship me to the fence. So I guess that shows you the different characters between me and him. I don't know. What comes around goes around. I have to raise him next year, too. He doesn't realize that.
How do you put the disappointment being so close to a championship 4 and have it end that way?
Sucks.
All right, Taylor Gray immediately ran off here as he continues to hightail it back toward his team in the race truck. But again, you heard visibly frustrated, heard tail end of the conversation as well. He mentioned over to Christian Eckes, we'll see you in Phoenix. So only we can all imagine that this is not over, and chapter will continue next weekend in Phoenix.
Well, for Christian Eckes, yeah, you're celebrating. You're going to race for a championship, but you've made a mortal enemy right now that could make things very difficult on you trying to win the championship next week.
Well, if I'm Bill McAnally, I'm getting as many trucks in that race to race around that 19 as possible to prevent that truck of Taylor Gray from getting anywhere near that 19 truck as they race for the championship. The emotions overflowing, and this is what Martinsville produces.